It's the Lunch Show with Chad Summers. Fasten your seatbelts for the greatest radio show in the world, ever. And now, the host of the Lunch Show, Chad Summers.
All right. Welcome to the Lunch Show, everybody. My name is Chad Summers. I'm your host. Happy National Mulligan Day. That's right. If your drive lands in a pond because your ball was traveling 45 degrees off its intended path, you can live guilt-free today. So that's always good. Today is October 17th, 2023. Let's get into the birthdays. Eminem is 50. Alan Jackson is 64. Ziggy Marley, 54, man. Mike Judge, creator of Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill, and director of Office Space, classic flick there. So happy birthday to those gentlemen. Also on this day in history, 1979, Mother Teresa awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1938, the amazing Evel Knievel was born. Yes, no doubt the dude was amazing. 2018, recreational marijuana became legal in Canada. Good for Canada, man. Good for Canada. Right on. Right on. 1835, Texas Rangers formally proposed among settlers patrolling the frontier. Yeah, we all know who they are. Remember Walker? Yeah, you don't mess with Walker. That's all I can say. All right, we've got breaking news. This one comes from Fox News. Biden to visit Israel tomorrow. That would be Wednesday, October the 18th. If you want to see how that goes, go to your favorite biased news station. So that'll be interesting. I guess he's going to try to influence something. Yep. We'll see how that goes. Here we go. Orlando Tribune. This is an awesome story here. Royal Caribbean sends cruise ship to rescue Americans from Israel. That is so cool. Royal Caribbean has partnered with the U.S. Department of State to send a cruise ship to Israel to rescue Americans who have not been able to leave the country. That's awesome. That is really cool. So hats off to Royal Caribbean for having our backs. You know, we do spend a lot of money with them. They might want to look out for us. Unfortunately, we've got some bad news here. Well, sad news. It's not bad news. Suzanne Summers died, not a relative of mine, one day before her 77th birthday. So, yeah, she had a good run. She was a very smart woman, I will say. She had a business mind. She did that Thigh Master thing. I think it was Thigh Master, but she was worth $100 million when she died. So yeah, that's pretty successful considering after Three's Company, she really didn't do much acting. It was all selling stuff on TV. So hats off to her. Her family should be proud. Article here from Fox News. China, and we all knew this was going to happen, but it's just fun to read. China, U.S. compete to see who can unleash killer robot soldiers first as military power hangs in balance. So what I really didn't read it because time is of the essence, but there was a graphic there of what these robots will look like, and I don't think they're really human-like in appearance. And I don't think they're going to be human in appearance, the real machines. We're basically talking about land drones here, unmanned vehicles. I think they're going to have tracks. I think they're going to be like little tanks. You know, just imagine, that game, Battle of the Robots, was it? They need to hire those guys to make these. They probably did actually, but that I think they're going to be something like that. They probably won't look human-like. All right, we've got a story here from CNN. This is this is pretty interesting. It kind of goes against what we all thought traditionally. Scientists finally know why people get more colds and flu in the winter. I'm just going to read some of this rather than summarize it. In what they called a breakthrough, quote, in what they called a, quote, breakthrough, unquote, scientists uncovered the biological reason we get more respiratory illnesses in winter. The cold air itself damages the immune response occurring in the nose. Quote, this is the first time that we have a molecular explanation regarding one factor of our innate immune response that appears to be limited by colder temperatures, unquote, said rhinologist Dr. Zara Patel, a professor of otolaryngology, I guess it's pronounced, and head and neck surgery at Stanford University School of Medicine in California. She was not involved in the new study. In fact, reducing the temperature inside the nose by as little as 9 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, kills nearly 50% of the billions of helpful bacteria-fighting cells and viruses in the nostrils, according to the 2022 study published in the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology, whatever. So basically, we all thought that since it's cold out and everybody's indoors together, they were it's easier to spread things. I still think it's kind of that, I certainly don't just change my line of thinking because of one article from CNN. But yeah, who knows? I don't know, stick a little heater in your nostril or something. I don't know. All right, we got a story from TMZ. This one is shocking. And actually, I don't even believe it. Tommy Lee drank 2 gallons of vodka daily. Can't believe he's healthy. Okay, so he just got a checkup recently, and I guess he got the green light. He's good to go to keep drinking 2 gallons a day. No, but I guess he did. He is healthy, so that's great. One of my childhood idols, without a doubt. But I don't believe he drank 2 gallons a day. That's a fatal dose of alcohol. So, these celebrities like to embellish their stories a little bit, making it more interesting. Jim Morrison did, in fact, drink a fifth of whiskey a day, and that killed him. So, 2 gallons. It's kind of hard to believe, Tommy. Kind of hard to believe. All right. You know what time it is, folks? That's right. It's time for some good news because that's how we roll here. We don't let you go on a bad note. That's just not cool. All right. This one is from Metro, whoever the hell Metro is. Breakthrough as possible cause of autism discovered by scientists. That's pretty amazing. American researchers have found that brain inflammation in youngsters may cause the disorders. The team discovered that inflammation stops some neurons from maturing in the developing brain, a breakthrough which they say could open the door to new treatments. So that's incredible. Could you imagine if they could just like completely eliminate this illness? This was also applied, I didn't read it, but it was also applied to schizophrenia. So it's looking like it's not going to be an issue of treating the disorder. It's going to be stopping the inflammation from happening to begin with. So if they can do that, figure out, maybe there's just a shot or some pills you can take to reduce the chances of brain inflammation as a youngster. That would be awesome because it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing for families and the individual. So I'm glad there's people really on that trying to figure out how to stop it. We've got 2 good news stories today. But before we get to the last one, I just want to say you can always email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com. Click on subscribe and thumbs up and notifications and whatever you can. Stay in tune. We got new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Don't miss those. Do our best to get them up by noon so you have those on your lunch break. That's what this show is all about. So you can, you don't need to be online reading stuff, during business hours. Do your work and then, on your lunch break, tune into the show. We'll let you know what's going on. All right, here we go. This one's from TMZ. This is a feel-good story. I like it. Tyler Perry, building new home for 93-year-old woman pushed out by development. So this poor lady, this is in Hilton Head. She's probably not poor, but I guess the land she's on like 30 some acres of land that has been owned by her family since the Civil War. They are building a neighborhood next to hers and just basically forcing her out. So this is the last thing a 93-year-old lady needs. So hats off to Tyler Perry. He's not just buying her a house, he's building her a brand new house, 5-bedroom house. He can obviously afford it. Goodness gracious. But yeah, hats off to Tyler Perry and for helping this old lady. That is a great gesture. And folks, I'm calling that the episode. I can't handle the fun any longer. All right. What's today? Tuesday. Have a good week. We'll see you Friday. We'll talk to you Friday anyway. And until Friday, keep pressing on in your life and peace out.
All right, folks, that's it for the lunch show today. Don't forget to come back every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. And don't forget to like, share, tweet, subscribe, friend, listen, email, and tell your friends and family about us. We need every single one of y'all. Thank you in advance for your support, and I hope you all have an awesome day.
You just listened to The Lunch Show.